In the high cost of homelessness, Tennessee is one of only a few states in the country where it is illegal to camp on public property. The U.S. Supreme Court heard oral arguments today on this very issue on behalf of a group of homeless people in Grant Pass, Oregon. Joining us now with more on that, India Pungarcher from Open Table Nashville, a local nonprofit that advocates for the homeless, who is in Washington for this hearing. India, thank you for doing this. If you will, please outline the argument before the court and how significant you think a ruling in this case could be.
Yes, thank you so much for having us and covering this very historic moment in terms of housing and homelessness advocacy. The question before the court today was very simple. It was asking whether or not it is legal or constitutional for communities to fine, cite, or arrest people that are on public property using a blanket or pillow. So nothing about encampments, nothing about camping, but simply can people use a blanket or pillow on public property. And so this has the potential to affect anyone experiencing homelessness who is sleeping or staying outdoors for decades to come.
We're interested, of course, because this decision could impact Tennessee and more specifically Nashville. As I read about the case in Oregon, as I understand it, one of the differences between there and here is the homeless people there have no public shelter they can turn to. We do have options here. Does that make any difference in your mind in terms of the argument impacting us?
In our mind, it doesn't, because while there may be more options, particularly in Nashville right now, our Nashville rescue mission is full. It's been operating over capacity. And so while there maybe are multiple different shelters that people can, in theory, attempt to gain access to, they're full right now. And that's not just happening in Nashville. We're seeing that across the state of Tennessee. And so we're not that far away or not that different from what's happening in Grants Pass on the ground.
Sure. I read some analysis that suggested the High Court could say, you know, while we're sympathetic, we really don't have standing here to be hearing this argument. How concerned are you that we won't get a national answer and they'll push it back down to the local level?
We have heard some rumblings that is indeed a possibility. But, you know, it's all hearsay, right? We will not know until the Supreme Court comes out with a decision, whether that is, as you said, relying on the previous ruling, which is out of the Ninth Circuit, which did say that, you know, communities like Grants Pass cannot fine, cite, or arrest people on public property using a blanket or pillow.
One last question, and then just a short time we have left. How big is the homeless problem in Nashville?
That is a great question. It depends on what numbers you look at, and any sort of quantitative measure we have of people experiencing homelessness. We know that's a huge undercount because homelessness is hard to quantify. It's a state that people transition in and out of. So on any given night, you know, 4,000 people in Nashville experiencing homelessness at the very least.
India Pungarcher with Open Table Nashville, thank you very much for doing this.
Thank you for having me, and thank you again for covering this issue.